All right, Van Morrison Gloria, and this is pretty basic song. Just the same chord progression all the way through it. It's just going to be a few different parts for the guitar. I'll even throw in a couple of some arrangements for what the organ is doing, because it's one of three instruments in the song. So if you'd like to play those parts, I'll have them all set for you too. All right, so let's jump right in. We'll get into the main riff. Okay, so this is going to be E, D to A. It plays it in kind of a higher voicing here, and it's kind of just a funky deal where it's just a constant kind of strum where you just want to be back and forth the whole time, just down, up, down, up. You don't really want to stop that through the progression. You just keep it going. So what that means is we're going to be at the E, and we're going to basically down, up, down on that. And like I said, we're just playing part of the whole E chord. I mean, if you really want to, you can go ahead and do the full voiced chord. But for as far as like what's happening in the song, it's just a really small part of each chord. And it's basically just going to be the top three strings here, the G, B, and E. And so we're going to be at that part of the E chord to start. So just first fret on the G, open B, open E, and we're just going to down, up, down on that. Okay, and then once we come back on that last up, then we're going to just release it really quick, and we're just going to grab some open strings on our way to the D chord. Okay. It's kind of just that unintentional in between chord there, but we just want to keep it going, like I said. So, and then we go to the D chord, and this is just basically one strum, and then back to just open. Okay. And then we end it with A chord, and like I said, we're just going to be focusing on the G, B, and E, so it'd just be 2 on the G and the B. Okay, and even there, we're just going to do one strum on that, and then get back to that open on our way back to the E. Okay, so it'd just be... Okay, but it's all happening a lot faster. Okay, so once you just get used to changing while keeping this just constant strum, okay, it would just be... Okay, just constant strum through the whole thing on those chords, just keep repeating through the whole song. Alright, and like I said, we can do the organ parts, and initially during the first verse there, it's kind of doing this little riff, and it'll repeat this later too in a different voicing, but we're going to want to come all the way up here to 17 on the B, and we just hit that, and then we do a quick little flutter here where we just do a hammer on pull off from 15 to 17, and then back to 15, and then just really quick, just... Okay, you're going to do it twice here. Okay, so just 15 to 17, back to 15 to 17 to 15. Okay, and then we end it by hitting the 17 on the E. And then we would repeat the whole thing. So slowly here. Okay, and then we just get it up to tempo. And once the chorus comes in, the organ just kind of switches more to just some straight up chords, And the voicing for those sounds best here, where we're just doing the E on the 7 on the A, 999 on the D, G, B. Just hit it once, then down 2 frets to the D, and then up a set to an A bar chord here. Okay, and just repeat that through every measure. Alright, and as I mentioned earlier, once we get to that second verse, the organ does the same riff that it's doing way up here, but instead we just drop it down to a lower voicing, lower octave. Okay, so we're going to be here at the 5, and we just do the same thing, but just here at the 5 and the 3, and then the 5 on the E. Okay, so we just hit the 5 on the B, do our hammer on pull off twice from 3 to 5. Okay, and then end it with the 5 on the E. And just repeat the whole thing. Alright, and just get it up to tempo. Alright, and then the guitar will switch up a bit where it throws in this little interlude section. And like I said, it's just the same chords, but we're just playing them in unique ways here. So we're going to grab the top 3 parts of this really high E voicing here. So we're 13 on the G, 12, 12 on the B and E. Okay, and we're just going to strum it 3 times. And then we come down 2 frets to the D. Okay, so 11 G, 10, 10 on the B and E. And then for the A, we're going to do it here where we're 9 and 9 on the G and the E, and then put a 10 on the B. Just once on that. And then back to the D at the 10s and the 11. Okay, and then just repeat that. Okay, and then up to tempo here. Alright, and then the guitar does a new little thing, okay, where we're going to be same chords. Okay, so 4 and 4 here on the G and the E, 5 on the B. And this is a little more mellow, so it's just kind of one strum on that. Down 2 frets to the 2 and the 2 and the 3. Okay, and then from here, instead of doing a new chord, it just does a little hammer on pull off where we do open, 2, open on the B. Okay, just once. Okay, and then you just get it up to speed and repeat it. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.